Let's talk about building empathy and understanding other people's emotions as a manager in the workplace. Now, emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize and understand emotions in yourself and others, and to use that information to guide your thinking and behavior. Now, building empathy and understanding others' emotions is a very important aspect of this broader topic of emotional intelligence, especially when it comes to being a manager. So in this lesson, we're going to discuss strategies for developing empathy and understanding other people's emotions in the workplace. Now, as a manager, being able to empathize with your team members and understand their emotions is essential for building strong relationships and creating a positive work environment. And one key strategy for building empathy is active listening. Active listening involves not just hearing what someone is saying, but also really paying attention to their body language, the tone of their voice, and other non-verbal cues. And building this as a habit can help you better understand the emotions behind what people are saying so that you can then respond much more appropriately. And another strategy is to practice perspective taking. Now, this idea of perspective taking involves putting yourself in someone else's shoes and then trying to see things from their point of view. And this can really help you better understand their emotions and respond in a way that is more supportive and compassionate. So, it's also really important to be aware of your own biases and the assumptions that you carry into any communication and interaction, because we all have implicit biases that can affect how we perceive and interact with others. And by being aware of these biases and then actively working to overcome them, we can actually become better at understanding and empathizing with other people. And lastly, it is important to create a culture of emotional intelligence within your team or your organization. And this means encouraging open communication, encouraging active listening and empathy, and of course, modeling those behaviors yourself in how you set the example for people around you. And remember, building empathy and understanding other people's emotions does take practice and effort, but it can have a very powerful impact on your relationships with your team members and your overall success as a manager.